This is a competition for students from 9th to 12th grade from the Pottstown surrounding communities. This event is being sponsored by the Rotary Club of Pottstown with the support of the High Street Music Company and the Steel River Playhouse. The Rotary Club of Pottstown is part of the Rotary International, the world's first service club organization with more than 1.2 million members in 33,000 clubs worldwide. Rotary Club members are volunteers who work locally, regionally, and internationally to make the world a better place to live. In preparation for tonight's event, a set of preliminary auditions were first held here at Steel River on Tuesday, November 12th through Thursday, November 14th. During that time, we had over 40 students who auditioned. For those, 18 finalists were selected to return tonight to compete for scholarships across four performance categories, including instrumental, vocal, Broadway pop, vocal classical opera, and drama. A first prize of $750 scholarship will be awarded to the first place winners in each of the four performance categories. Again, instrumental, vocal, Broadway pop, vocal classical opera, and drama. These scholarships are being sponsored by the Pottstown Rotary Community Endowment Fund as well as private sponsors and donations. Tonight's event is being recorded by PCTV and will broadcast in the entirety at a later date. You'll be able to find times and dates on their website at thepctv.com. At this time, I'd like to introduce our distinguished judges for the competition. They are here in our front row. Our finalist evaluators, Mr. Thomas Marston, Mr. Larry Marshall, and Mr. Alex Perez. Please give them a round of applause. You can read more about their background and qualifications in the program this evening. We also like to sincerely thank and acknowledge the judges who graciously volunteered and dedicated their time during the audition process. Louis Rieger, Burton Miriam, Matthew Hanner, Stephen Longacker, and Elizabeth Tarcio. All right, I don't know if they're in the room, but please give them a round of applause. They took a lot of their time as well. Let's get started with the competition. Our first contestant, let's make sure we're back here tonight. All right. Yep. All right. This is Mr. Ben Kirshner. Ben, come on out. How are you doing?
Good.
That's good. Ben, tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you? Where do you go to school? What grade are you in?
Oh, I'm in 9th grade. I'm going to go to O&J Roberts, and I'm 14 years old.
Okay. And how long have you been playing the guitar?
About 6 years now.
Okay. And what are you planning to play for us this evening?
Story by Trevor Gordon Hall.
All right. Very good. There you go. Make yourself comfortable. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ben Kirshner. Thank you, Ben. Very good. Congratulations. Just as we go through, I'll give you a few items as to what's going on here on stage and in the back. One of the points, if you'll like to, you can time along. Each performer has to stay within a 4-minute window, or the judges will deduct some points off of their score. There's 4 or 5 different categories. I'll go over them with you in a minute or so. But let's move on, and we'll bring out our next contestant, Carissa. There we are. Hi there, Carissa. How are you doing?
Okay, this is Mrs. Leidick, my accompanist.
Okay. And so tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you go to school? How old are you, and what grade are you in?
I'm 17. I'm a senior at Boyertown Area Senior High.
Okay. And how long have you been singing?
A long time.
Oh. Where did your parents sing? Did you start out in choir? Any type of?
Just kind of always sang.
Always?
Yeah.
And do you sing in something over Boyertown Choir or?
I used to.
Okay. And what are you going to sing for us tonight?
I'm singing Silent Noon by Ralph Vaughan Williams.
Okay, very good. It's all yours, Carissa Smith.
Thank you. Your hands lie open in the long, fresh grass. The finger points look through like rosy blooms. Your eyes smile peace. The pasture gleams and glooms neath billowing skies that scatter and moss. All round our nest, far as the eye can pass, are golden kingcup fields with silver edge, where the cow parsley skirts the hawthorn hedge. 'Tis visible silence, still as the hourglass. Deep in the sun-searched growths, the dragonfly hangs like a blue thread loosened from the sky. So this winged hour is dropped to us from above. Oh, clasp we to our hearts for deathless star, this close companion in articulate hour, when twofold silence was the song. The song of love. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, so I've been practicing your name, so I apologize if I didn't get it right yet. I just met you like 10 minutes ago, so. All right, tonight it's Suhana Jagadissian.
Jagadisan, yeah, you got
All right, very good. Very good. So tell us, what school do you go to? How old? What grade are you in?
I go to Governor Mifflin Senior High School. I'm a junior this year. I'm 16.
And how long have you been singing?
For as long as I can remember.
Okay, I hear that a lot. And are you in any, do you perform in any other groups at school?
I'm in the Governors and First Ladies. I'm in the choir, and I really like doing our spring musical.
Okay, very good. And what are you singing tonight?
Tonight I'm going to be singing Phantom of the Opera. Think of Me from the musical Phantom of the Opera.
Okay, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Suhana Jagadissian.
Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. Remember me every so often, promise me you'll try. On that day, that not so distant day, when you are far away and free, if you ever find a moment, spare a thought for me. And though it was always clear that this was never meant to be, if you happen to remember, stop and think of me. Think of August when the leaves were green. Don't think about the way things might have been. Think of me waking, silent and resigned. Imagine me trying too hard to put you from my mind. Think of me, please say you'll think of me, whatever else you choose to do. There will never be a day when I won't think of you. Flowers fade, the fruit of summer fade, they have their season, so do we. But please promise me that sometimes you will think.
Congratulations, very well done. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we have our first different performance tonight. We have drama, and are we back here? Here we are. Okay, tonight, Anna Peterson. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you
Come
doing?
on back here a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit. That is so, hear that?
I do.
Say, so, hopefully they can turn it down a little bit. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you go to school? What grade are you in? How old are you?
Boyertown Senior High School. I'm a junior and I'm 17 years old.
Okay. And you're doing drama tonight, so are you, do you do a lot of plays at school, or are you?
I'm involved a lot here actually.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do a couple plays at school too. I've been involved in acting for like 7 years.
Okay, very
So,
good.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to act out for this?
Tonight I'm doing a monologue from the movie The Breakfast Club by John Hughes, and it's Emilio Estevez's monologue.
Okay, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Anna Peterson.
Do you want to know how I got into detention today? I taped Laura Lester's buns together. I guess the funny thing about it is, I did it for my old man. I tortured this poor girl because I wanted him to think I was cool. He's always going off about when he was in school, all the wild and crazy things he used to do. Guess he was disappointed because I never cut loose on anyone or anything like that. Anyway, when it was all over, all I could think about was Laura and her father and her having to go home and explain that to him. The humiliation that she must have felt must have been unreal. How do you apologize for something like that? There is no way. It's all because of my father. My God, I hate him. He's like this mindless machine I can't even relate to anymore. Anna, you've got to be number one. I will not tolerate any losers in this family. Win, win, win. You son of... You know, sometimes I just wish that my knee would give or something. I wouldn't have to play anymore. I wouldn't have to please him anymore. He could forget all about me. See?
Very good. Thank you, Anna. I wanted to just go over what the judges are looking for or what they're putting down as score. Certain categories, there's a potential score in talent of 20 points. Stage presence and professionalism, there's a maximum 10 points awarded. Creativity and originality, 10 points. Difficulty of selection, 10 points. And they take a -5 deduction if they happen to go over the time limit. So that's what the judges are judging each performer on tonight. All right, we'll see if we have Karina ready to go. There we are. Hello, Karina. How are you doing? All right, tonight we have Karina. Is it C?
Yeah.
CA. Okay. And tell us, Karina, what school do you go to? How old are you? And what grade are you in?
I go to Methacton High School, and I'm 13 years old.
Wow.
And I'm a freshman, so I'm in 9th grade.
Very good. And now, it shows to me that you're going to do an instrumental.
Yes.
Are you going to
I'm playing piano, yeah.
Okay, very good. And how long have you been playing the piano?
For about 7 years.
Okay. And what are you going to play tonight for us?
It's a piece by Schubert. It's called Impromptus Opus 90, number 4.
Okay. Wow. There you go. Very well done. Very well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Karina C. Our eighth person coming out, Allison Bennett. Hello there, Allison. Hi there, how are you? Allison, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us what grade you're in and where you go to school and how old you are.
I am in 10th grade and I go to school at Boyertown Area Senior High School. And I do a lot of musical theater in my free time.
Oh, excellent. And who is helping you out this evening?
This is Terry Hoffman. She's my accompanist for the night and she's also my voice teacher.
Oh, very good. And what are you going to sing for us tonight?
Think of Me from Phantom of the Opera.
Okay. You'll notice this is very touchy, so you might be able to even stand back just a little bit. Okay? All right. It's all yours. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Bennett.
Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. Remember me once in a while, please promise me you'll try. On that day, that not so distant day, when you are far away and free, if you ever find a moment, spare a thought for me. And though it's clear, though it was always clear that this was never meant to be, if you happen to remember, stop and think of me. Think of August when the trees were green. Don't think about the way things might have been. Think of me waking silent and resigned. Imagine me trying too hard to put you from my mind. Think of me, please say you'll think of me, whatever else you choose to do. But please promise me that sometimes you will think. Ah, 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 me.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Bennett. Thank you, Terry. See if we have Jessica Kirsch. Jess, there you are. Hello there. Mike is very, very touchy, as you've heard, so you can actually stand back a little bit. So, Jessica, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you go to school, how old you are, what grade you're in.
I go to Berks Catholic High School, and I am a senior.
Okay. And how long have you been singing? Do you sing at your school?
I do. I sing in the chorus and the select chorus, and I have been singing for as long as I can remember.
As long as you can remember. Heard that before, too. All right. So your category is classical and opera as well.
Yes.
And what are you going to be singing tonight?
I'm going to be singing Vergine tu tu amor.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, say that again?
Virgin tutto amor.
Okay, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Kirsch.
Virgin tutto amor. O Madre di bontate, o Madre pia, ascolta dolce Maria, la voce del peccator, del peccator. Il pianto suo ti muova, giungano a te I suoi lamenti, suo tuo, sui tristi accenti, senti pietoso quel tuo cor, pietoso, pietoso, pietoso. O Madre di bontate, Virgin tutto amor. O Madre di bontate, o Virgin tutto amore, Virgin tutto amor, amor.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Kirsch. I just wanted to just kind of put a plug in for this event. This is our 4th year putting this together, and like anything else, trying to get an event off the ground, it's gotten easier for the staff, or should I say for our committee, as you work things out, you get the kinks to work out. Our biggest challenge, obviously, is to try to get contestants to come out. This year was, I think, one of our best years in getting 40 performers to come out and to audition, and we've narrowed it down to the 18 here today. The next challenge for us is to try to get more people to be in our audience, other than just family members and friends of the performers. So, you know, everybody here has a child that's in the program here tonight, so please go back and talk about it at your schools. Let them know what you see here tonight. Encourage other students from your schools and other friends that you may know that wish to perform and enjoy performing to come on out and give it a try. Like I told the kids before we started tonight, regardless of the outcome, everybody that has performed here tonight, and even the people that didn't make it to this point, are all winners. I believe, and so does the Rotary Club, that arts in our community really help to make a well-rounded person. So I really think these type of programs and venues are essential for bringing up today's youth and today's kids. So I appreciate the round of applause. Go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause. Because obviously you feel the same way, because your kids are here tonight performing. So with that, we are going to move along here, and I believe Kiara's out here. There you go. Oh, yep, come on out.
That's right.
Blinding lights of success. All right. Yeah, this is very, step back, step back. That's really, really sensitive, all right? So, hear that? So, you're going to tap dance, we're going to hear you all over the place. All right, we got Kiera Horsey. And tell us a little bit about yourself. What school do you go to, how old you are, and what grade you were in?
I go to Pottstown High School. I'm a junior, and what else did you ask?
That's fine. And now you're going to do drama tonight. So are you in drama club, or you do plays over at the school?
We actually don't have a drama club anymore, but I was in drama club when we did.
Okay. And do you do anything here at the Steel River Playhouse as far as drama goes, or anything like that?
I'm actually going to do my graduation project here.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So tell us, what are you going to perform for us tonight?
I will be performing a monologue from Like Dreaming Backwards.
Okay, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Kiera Horsey.
I dropped her off that night, about 1:45. I should have asked her to come over, or at least asked if anything was wrong. But she seemed normal, not happy exactly, but like herself. I met her freshman year in Introduction to British Literature. We made each other laugh. She was bitter and cynical, but still really nice. I knew she had depression, but it was weird. We had fun together, you know. I never really made sense of that. That night, we saw a play, and then we went to a midnight movie. I was nodding off through the last half of it. I gotten up early to go running, and I keep wondering if there was something in the play or in the movie, some trigger or some reason, something that could set her off, you know, something I'd miss. I keep trying to look for clues, for answers. She had survived so much. Why that night? That's it.
Congratulations. Thank you very much, Kiera. Kiera Horsey. Jackie Cooper. How are you doing?
Good.
All right. How far back do we want to get? All right, now before you get started, I've been asking a lot of people. Now you're down there, so I'm going to kind of scoot down here. How's that? All right. All right, tell us. Jackie, tell us where you go to school and what grade you're in and how old you are.
I go to O.N.J. Roberts High School. I'm 16 years old, soon to be 17 on Tuesday. I'm a junior.
All right. Tuesday, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And how long have you been playing the guitar?
6th grade, so maybe about 4 years.
Okay. Are you in the band over at the school as well?
Nope.
No? What do you do with playing the guitar at school? Are you in anything with the drum club or anybody else over there? No?
No. Music is what I'm all about. I don't know why. I don't really get involved in school with music. It's more of an outside of school thing, but I'll bring my guitar to school. Everyone in my grade knows that I sing and play guitar because I post videos, but I'll bring my guitar to school and play for my classes.
Okay. Now, you are going to tell us about your song, because you did mention that
Yeah.
you did write this song, correct?
I wrote this song. It's called Desperate Lover, and we all have first loves, and when they end, it's really horrible getting over them. So I was in a dark place when I wrote this song. I wrote it in my freshman year of high school, and it's mostly just about a first love breakup. So maybe I'm pretty sure everyone in this audience can relate, and if you can't relate yet, maybe you will someday. Maybe you won't even have to go through it, but it really sucks to lose a first love.
Wow.
I mean, I know I'm only 16, but...
I know. All right, well, obviously we're going to hear a Jackie Cooper original, so ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Cooper.
Can you guys hear me? It's okay, I'm loud anyway, okay. You're back for more. taste. You're back for more. You couldn't walk away. I know what's bad. The heartache you had left. I'll try and I'll try not to cry, but how can I not cry? There's a goodbye at the end of this road. I'm gonna lose this war. You could have won if my heart wasn't this sore. Sore from your blade through my wrist. It punctured us, memories I'm gonna miss. So go find your love in your joy. Without me, you're a pathetic toy. Desperate lover, you were with her. She was willing. You had found her. Desperate lover, I was with her. I gave you everything. What more could you ask for? Yeah. You're back for me. You like the kiss. You're back for me. Our love was like this. You joke and I cry. Stepping outside the lines. Oh. You said, please don't cry. I'm gonna try, but how can I not cry? There's a goodbye at the end of every road. Desperate lover, you were with her. She was willing. You had found her.
Nice job. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Cooper. Peter Kim. Hello there, Peter. How are you doing? Come here, everybody. Right here. All right, Peter. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you go to school? What grade are you in?
I go to Christopher Doc Manana High School, and I'm a sophomore right now.
Sophomore?
Yes.
And you're going to be playing the piano. I heard you downstairs practicing. How long have you been playing the piano?
Since I was 7.
Since you were in 7. And do you play in the band at school, or do you do anything with the piano at school?
I play at orchestra with Miss Orcas.
Okay.
Miss Navy presence here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good. And what are you going to play tonight?
Reminiscence by Nam Gi-hoon, who's a Korean conductor.
Okay, very good. Peter Kim. Should be having Allison. There you are. Hello there.
Hello.
Come on over right here. That's good, right there. It's a very sensitive mic. Allison Doherty, tell us about yourself. What school do you go to? How old you are? What grade you're in?
I am 15, and I'm a sophomore at the Downingtown STEM Academy.
Okay. And how long have you been singing? Tell us. As far as back as you can remember.
Since I was born.
Okay, there we go. So you came right out into your mom's arm and started singing, right?
I mean,
as far
I
as back
guess.
as you can remember.
I mean, once I could speak, I assumed that the songs turned more into, intelligible words, but.
Okay, all right. Now, do you sing at school? Sing in chorus,
Yes.
choir? What do you do there?
I sing in my school's select choir as well as in the seminar choir. And I sing in a choir on Monday nights called the Mayor Kids, and it's like a nonprofit community service choir.
Oh, excellent. Very good. We always like community service things, Rotarians. All right. Tell us what you're going to sing tonight.
I'm going to sing They Just Keep Moving the Line from Smash.
Okay. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Doherty.
The field was bright with clover. I saw the finish sign.
I started as a rover, and then victory was mine. I thought the race was over, but they just keep moving the line. They cheered at my persistence, but prayed for my decline. The path of least resistance led to Hollywood and Vine. I tried to go the distance, but they just keep moving the line. I jumped all of the hurdles to break out of the pack. I started on the outside and then hit the inside track. I left the other fillies back at the starting gate, was ready on my mark. I got to set to, hurry up and wait. So talent and ambition won me a chance to shine. I aced the big audition, but it's raining on cloud nine. Can't beat the competition, 'cause they just keep moving the line. I handled every corner, each bump along the track. And when I saw the ribbon, well, there was no turning back. I won the photo finish, I posed for all the men, but before I got my trophy, well, the race began again. So make friends with rejection, I've straightened out my spine. I'll change each imperfection till it's time to drink the wine. I toast to resurrection, but they just keep moving the line. Please give me some direction, 'cause they just keep moving the
Ladies and gentlemen, Allison, Dr. D, thank you. As I mentioned earlier before we get started, as we do these programs more and more, we learn a little bit more. Last year, it was a challenge for our judges because we had vocalists and we didn't really split out our disciplines. We had, the pop, Broadway that you just heard, plus the classical or opera, and it was really tough because they are two so different disciplines. So again, with making things and changing things, make it easier for our judges and make it fair to the kids, we decided to break that out. So again, it's a learning process for us, and again, I will put that plug in to please make sure that you go back to your schools and let them know what we're doing here in Pottstown. And obviously, you can tell we're just not community-based here in Pottstown. Downingtown, Governor Mifflin, Berks County, Chester County, Montgomery County, we're pulling from everywhere. So it's really good to see the wide range of schools that are represented here tonight. All right, so moving right along, we are going to bring out Marley. Ah, there you are. Hello there, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. All right, now, you may have to turn the music or the mic down after he gets done talking here, because I know that's pretty loud. So, and tell us who you're bringing out here with you tonight.
This is my accompanist, Benjamin Bullock.
Benjamin?
Yeah.
Hi there, Benjamin. And that's the pedal on the side there. You got it? Good deal. All right. So, Marley, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us what school you go to, what grade you're in, how old you are.
Well, I'm currently a junior at Pottstown High School, and I'm 17.
Okay. And now, what do we have here? An alto sax?
Tenor.
Tenor sax, okay. And how long have you been playing the saxophone?
For about 4 years, I think.
And do you play in the band over there at Pottstown?
Yes.
Marching and inside band too?
Jazz band.
Jazz band, just jazz band.
Well, jazz and concert.
Okay. You don't want to get outside in the cold weather and march in the marching band?
Oh, yeah, I do marching too.
Oh, that's why I asked you. I figured you are. You're a well-rounded guy. No, usually if you're in one, you're in all of them. So what are you going to play for us tonight?
I'm going to play a classic called There'll Never Be Another You.
All right. There'll never be another you. Ladies and gentlemen, Marley Bryan. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Marley Bryan. Thank you. Oh, there you are. Oops. And this is Rachel Nielsen, correct? Yep. And why don't you come on up here a little bit, Rachel? That is a pretty powerful mic. So tell us, Rachel, tell us a little bit about yourself. What school do you go to? How old you are? What grade you're in?
17, and I go to the Center for Performing and Fine Arts in Westchester. What was the other question?
Oh, well, what grade? Or do they have a, you're 17,
Oh,
is there?
yeah, I'm a senior.
Senior, okay, okay. So now you're going to do drama tonight, and you go to a drama school? Is that what that, your school is?
The Center for Performing and Fine Arts, they have different classes, fine arts classes, performing arts classes, and I also go to an acting studio school as well. So.
Okay, and how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing musicals for a while, but I guess I started like seriously wanting to act like 3 years ago, and then a couple years ago I started going to the performing arts school, and
Oh, very good. And you're here?
Yup.
Okay, good. So tell us what you're going to do tonight.
I'm going to be performing a monologue from Spoon Rivers, and it's titled George Gray.
Okay, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel Nielsen.
have studied many times the marble which was chiseled for me. A boat with a furled sail at rest in a harbor. In truth, it pictures not my destination, but my life. For love was offered me, and I shrank from disillusionment. Sorrow knocked at my door, but I was afraid. Ambition called to me, but I dreaded the chances. And yet, all the while, I hungered for meaning in my life. And now I know that we must lift the sails and catch the winds of destiny wherever they drive the boat. To put meaning in one's life may end in madness, but a life without meaning is the torture of restlessness and vague desires. It is a boat longing for the sea and yet afraid. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel Nielsen. There you go. Next, Abigail Hanlon. Hello there, Abigail.
Hi.
Hi there, how are you doing? Right up here. Who's helping you out here tonight?
This is Seth Trumbauer, my accompanist.
Who?
Seth Trumbauer.
Seth Trumbauer, right? Okay, so everybody could hear that. All right, Abigail, tell us a little bit about yourself. What school do you go to? How old are you? What grade are you in?
I'm 17 years old. I go to Souderton, and I'm a senior there.
Souderton. Now, how did you find about this town show or town contest all the way out in Souderton?
My mom found it.
Your mom found it.
Yes.
Way to go, Mom. All right. So now you're singing classical tonight.
Yes.
Is that something you always perform? How long have you been singing classical or singing in all?
I started singing when I was 5 years old, and I've been singing classical since 10th grade.
Okay. And do you sing classical at school?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Drama club or I guess different things like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good deal. So what are you going to sing for us tonight?
Into the Night by Clara Edwards.
Okay. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Abigail Hanlon.
Turn my gaze towards the morning sun, as from the east he comes to the dark and the dew. Not for flowers if their heads the night is gone, but where are you? Countless weary steps I do not heed, though they be over land or boundless sea. I care not where the road may lead, if I but come again at last to thee. Silently into the night I go, into the starry night of heavenly blue. What matter
Abigail. Abigail Hanlon, thank you very much. We'll bring out Julia. Hi there, Julia. How are you? Good. Come right up here. Okay. Julia Pavlo? Pavlo. I'm sorry. Thank you. Pavlo. All right. Tell us, Julia, tell us what school you go to, how old you are, and what grade you're in.
I go to Methacton High School. I am 15 years old, and, sorry, what was the next?
What grade? You're probably what, sophomore?
I'm a freshman.
Freshman. Okay, very good. So you have a violin here tonight. How long have you been playing your violin?
I've been playing for about 8 years.
Okay, and does Methacton have a orchestra there?
Yes, they do.
So you play in the orchestra at school?
Yes.
Okay. Do you play anywhere outside of school, too?
No, not really.
Okay.
I do like a music school, like outside of school.
Okay,
so.
very good. And what are you going to be performing for us tonight?
I will be playing Tambourine by A.E. Getry.
Okay, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Julia?
Pavlo.
Pavlo, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Julia Pavlo. Thank you very much. Oh, here you go. Why don't you guys come on up and have a seat. Okay. Before we get to the introductions of our committee, we'd really like to thank the Steel River Playhouse for their support in helping us with this event and helping us with this event last year as well. The Steel River Playhouse is a great asset to our community and the surrounding communities, and we hope that the audience, people here, would come back out and spread the word of what goes on here. They have a great music program, they have a great drama program. If you've never seen a play here, it's absolutely spectacular. To that point, they're going to be putting on Shrek starting December 5th. So it's a musical. We invite everybody to come on out and really hear and see what they do. Top-notch performances by everybody on stage. They have performers from the local area. Some performers come in from the out of the area. They do a fantastic job. Okay, well, Sandy Albitz, Rick Albitz. Rick, you're there. Come on up. George Jackson, he's here in the front row. Ted Flint, also in our front row. Charlie Koenig, Marianne Thompson, Jim Thompson, Marianne Thompson, Lori Musson, Steve Smith, Kirsten Geisler, and Still waiting on Sandy. Where's Sandy? Wow, Lori's behind the curtain. Check behind the curtain. I know, I see it. Well, I really want to wait for Sandy to come in. Sandy! You just wanted to come through the curtain like everybody else. All right. I do want to just wait for Sandy to come out because really the brainchild of this program started probably 5 years ago in her head. And she came along and really with Sandy's guidance and support. And George has been there from day one, making sure that we have all the auditions and all the people set up. And really, it was Sandy's brainchild. Lori Musson took over this year as committee chair, and they put one heck of a show together. We appreciate the work that this whole committee did. So again, please give them a round of applause for their time. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to get everybody else in the back, but as you can imagine, this does take a lot of people to put on. We have people in the green room making sure the kids are where they're supposed to be. We have people in the back. So, I don't know, they're scattered about. But we have volunteers from the Rotary Club. We have people in the audience that are here taking tickets, taking money, doing everything else. It really does, it's a full-time, or it's a big production. We need a lot of volunteers. So, I don't know if they're around. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to name them all, but if you're in the audience and you want to stand up that you were a volunteer, I can see a couple badges in there. So give yourselves a round of applause. Larry, you can stand up. Becky, I can see some. I can't see all. Okay. At this time, I'd like to bring down Louis Rigner of the High Street Music Company. He's an active and key player in our community, has tirelessly helped us organize the event for the past 2 years. So, Louis, if you want to just say a few words.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm Louis Rieger. I'm the owner and operator of the High Street Music Company, music lessons, recording studio right here in Pottstown. Proud to say that December 2nd will be 7 years that we're in town. I just think it's awesome what the Rotary has done, because as an owner of a business and an arts organization, that's really about these young people. I get to form relationships with a lot of specifically nonprofits, and there's a lot of lip service out there. I have worked with a few organizations that actually come through with what they say they're going to do. I was unaware of this competition until about 3 years ago. I guess, yeah, after the first competition, because one of my students was fortunate enough to win the competition, and I called up to find out more about this, because I felt it was my duty to find out what these resources are all about, and to find out that the Rotary Club are doing what they're meant to do, and actually doing it in this community where it's so well needed right here in Pottstown, and then extending to beyond the border limits is just exactly what I subscribe to. So I appreciate it, and I know that Pottstown appreciates it. And I want to thank also the parents that come to support it, but we need more than just the parents to support. This room should be full right now with support for these young people, to have the nerve to come up here and do what they do. So again, I know it's a little cliche probably, but you all are winners for sure, just for showing up to the auditions. So once again, I want to thank the Rotary and for letting me be a part of your idea a number of years ago, and looking forward to a number of years just getting better and better and better. So thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen. Who's got the, are you announcing the winners? You want to announce them?
Sure, thank you. I'll be fine with that.
Lori is our, like I said, our chair, so How's there?
All good things are worth waiting for, and there's no question that we have nothing but pure talent right here in this room. I mean, they're phenomenal, every single one of them. As Louis Rigger said earlier, every single one of them is a winner. But I don't envy the judges. They had a very, very difficult task to do tonight because these kids were just absolutely amazing. We want to thank you all again for your efforts, and also we want to thank the parents and the instructors for supporting them and making all of this happen tonight. So it's time, that special moment. We'd like to announce first the winner of the vocal pop category, Allison Doherty. For the category of drama, Miss Anna Peterson. For the instrumental category, Mr. Marley Bryan. And finally, for the vocal classical category, Miss Abigail Hanlon. But as we said, we have, they're all winners tonight, and we'd just like to recognize each one of you. We have a certificate for each one of you this evening.
Want to call them out? Or
Sure.
write them out?
Julia Pavlo. Rachel Nielsen. Peter Kim. I'm all thumbs here, sorry about that, folks. Jackie Cooper. Kiera Horsey. Jessica Kirsch. Allison Bennett. Corinna Tsay. Sahana Jagadisan.
Wow, that's very good.
Carissa Smith. And Ben Kirshner. Let's give a standing ovation to these young people. They deserve it for all their efforts.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out again tonight. Please, again, spread the word about this program and other programs that are here at the Steel River Playhouse. We appreciate you all coming out. For the contestants, if you'd like to, the judges did say that they will be out in the lobby if you'd like to speak with them, maybe ask a question or two, and get some pointers. But congratulations to you all. You did a fantastic job. Thank you very much for coming out. Have a great Thanksgiving holiday. Drive safely. Good night.